What one thing do you really want but can't afford? I have a project car that I can't afford to tune for a while because the new computer for the car and the tune costs 1/3 of what I paid for the car. But I still have to drive it around while I save up. It takes off like a bus, and I can't let it drop below 1,000 revolutions per minute, or it stalls and the fuel economy is trash. Just had to be honest. If I had 5K right now, that's what I'd buy. But 5,000 would probably change people's lives. I miss traveling over the weekend. I'm mid-30s. When I turned 18, I would just hop on buses and trains and go the weekend. The price is like, I don't even know, several thousand% to go now. Like you have to save for an entire year to go to a place you might not even like. At least I got to do it a lot when I was younger. I still want to get away, but it seems so insanely expensive that I would just rather spend my money doing something local. Getting stir crazy though. I really, with all of my heart, want to move away from Missouri and pursue a European culinary arts program, preferably a degree in culinary arts management. I have $7,000 saved up for it so far, but it's a drop in the bucket compared to the $30,000, $40,000 I have to save in order to start. I have no clue how to do it. Sometimes I wish someone would sponsor me, but I have to keep doing this all by myself and be proud that I'm trying as hard as I am to improve my life. A motor yacht, 185 feet 58.5 meters, wood, natural. Not polished to the point of looking plastic. Interior a not 50-50 blend of the mid-century modern as the foundation with the mid-80s panelled. Wood walls, exposed beams and rafters. Tasteful. Not tacky, with just a hint of the industrial to it. Oh, not an all-white exterior either. Maybe somewhere between a golden or champagne sand. Both blended into a single color. Am I asking too much? A small house in the city county I grew up in. I literally can't afford to live in the same area that my family has lived in for generations. It's going to break my heart when I finally get priced out of where I rent now. I don't want to leave the place where all my memories are. I think the things I want money cannot buy, therefore the most expensive desire. What I would love but can't afford. A home with a big, beautiful kitchen on a few acres that I garden and have my family run around, and maybe a greenhouse if I can add to the wish list. A car. I'm 22. College almost done. My dad had leukemia, and I don't have a car to take him to the hospital when he needs it. I'm working hard to get a car. One here 1990 2010, it's like $15,009,000. I win 200 or less per month. It's frustrating. A tractor. Moved to a homestead a few years ago, and the projects don't seem to ever get done. I need more horsepower. If I could get my shit together a little more, I could probably make it work by occasionally renting equipment, but I'm too disorganized. A meal planner and personal trainer. I can't be asked to cook healthy meals for myself all the time. I'm chronically ill and barely make it out of work every day. I could train a few days a week, but then me being a lazy-ass little bitch comes into play. Taylor Swift era's tour tickets. It's so unfair how expensive they are. Part of the lottery every time and never picked. But the people who were picked just sell their tickets for 10x the face value. I hate Ticketmaster so much. A well-paying job in Middle East or Ireland. I can't afford, as in I just cannot take out the visa and move there. In case somebody likes my profile and hires me, I jump on the opportunity right away. A Nomo's watch. I wouldn't do it. But I daydream about plastic surgery. My teeth, nose, jaw and chest need to be fixed. I also want to remove a few small birthmarks, and to finish I'd like cover my arms, chest and back in tattoos. A lot of things. But right now something that is an attainable price that I just can't justify buying is a Nikon 180,600mm lens. I want it so badly. but I don't think I will get $2,300 worth out of it. Stable mental health. So much of what would alleviate or make my depression and anxiety bearable is behind a paywall. Thus the endless spiral of financial anxiety with no way to fix it. Literally anything. I'd be starving if I didn't live at home with my parents or my university didn't allow you to fill out a form to get meals at on-campus locations donated. A house in an area I would enjoy living. I just want to be around people. Somewhere I can go out the front door when I'm bored on a Sunday and have something to do. To move overseas. I want to get on a train and be in another country in a few hours. I want a pub, not a bar. I want fish and chips from Scotland. I want it all. A home. I had to sail my home due to cancer treatments. I'm okay now. I just miss having a home of our own for my two daughters and myself. It's a constant way. A holiday. Not a long weekend getaway or trip to see family or friends, but an honest, true, overseas stay at the hotel for a couple weeks and just be a tourist. A house that we own, currently in a housing association, one that's too small and falling to bits. On a more selfish side of things, I'd love a 3D printer. Almost all comments I've read so far have been pretty reasonable, so I hesitate to post mine. A restored 32 Deuce Coupe with a Tesla Model S motor. The fact that half of the comments just say a house is really sad. Like the economy is so bad people can't afford to keep a roof over their head. I really want my car to pass its MOT next month, but there's no way I can afford the price of a new Catalyst. Just Doge. Most travel. Although this seems selfish, I have a home and a vacation home. I'm 46 and we bought at the right time. Car. Since I was 12 years old, I wanted to have a car when I grew up. In 24 now, and don't have any money to buy on. Whatever the most expensive, reasonably sellable thing in the world, I can sell it and get tons of cash. Independence. I don't even care if I buy another house or if I have to rent, but I can't afford it either way. A Jeep Wrangler. I know they suck, but I have wanted one since 16. And I'm now 46F. I know it's not practical. A C8 Corvette, only if just to realize my father's dream of actually owning a Corvette as his life's dream. Not sure if this counts, but I want the plane ticket so my best friend could experience life in the US. The obvious answer is a house. A much more realistic answer is a PSVR 2 and a driving wheel. A Hasselblad or a Sony A9. The Canon 90D does the job, but not much thanks to photography. Amazing health insurance. Dental work on and a dietitian would be life-changing. Early retirement and traveling the world. That makes it two things though. A laptop so that I could do work and earn some money to support my parents. A newer car. I have an '07 and it runs well. But I want something modern. A house with a garden close to the city in Germany with a mountain view. Peace and quiet. Just want to be left alone. No more Trump bullshit. A nice Beretta over under shotgun for the spring sporting clay season. Consistent happiness. I just want to be a person who's always happy. Go to England. But I ain't paying more than $1,000 for a ticket. At home care for my dad. He has dementia and needs full-time care. Lifelong health care like every major country has except for the US. A neck lift. Little bit of loose skin from dropping weight fast. Ingle is really sad how literally everyone is saying a house. Retirement is tough. Working every day at 66 is not enjoyable. A all expenses trip to the Las Vegas F1 paddock experience. Wish I could gift my SO the DD Lego set for his birthday. Dog, typewriter, bicycle and the Lego set. That's the dream. A house on a private beach where it's warm all year round. It takes money to make money. I can't afford to be rich. I technically could afford it. But an SRT Hellcat oaf. Happiness. The freedom to just do things I want to do. A better therapist so I can heal my traumas and pain. A homestead on 100 acres. Miles away from everything. A new car. Dear God, please let me get a new car soon.